Popkern's exclusive sponsor is Bakersfield Heart Hospital.
Hi everyone, welcome back, and there is no sugarcoating it. It has been an intense week of protests across our entire country, and it's really made us look at ourselves and ask, how can we better support our Black communities right here at home? So today we're visiting 3 Black-owned businesses right here in Bakersfield. I hope we can introduce you to a new restaurant, a new beauty supply company, a new clothing store, maybe ones you haven't heard about before, and you can expand your horizons when it comes to supporting local small businesses. Let's go. So our first stop for today is Ronson All Cut Vintage in downtown Bakersfield, joined with one of the owners, Lonnie Marshall. And I first want to start with a little pop culture history lesson. What is Ronson All Cut High?
My favorite movie growing up was Clueless, and the fictional high school that they went to in that movie was Ronson All Cut High. So we thought, what a great way to spin that high vintage. We don't accept donations or anything. Everything is handpicked by us.
I feel like you are a walking representation of your brand. You said you shortened this dress yourself. You have a matching mask, and look at those cute socks.
So far we've been making masks, and we're gonna start processing little mask and bucket hat bundles to be able to sell for people to buy, whether they're out protesting or even if they just want to support. And all of those proceeds will go to a freedom fund to be able to bail out protesters.
We're seeing a lot of activism right here in Bakersfield. I know you guys as a store have been getting very involved. Can you tell me a little bit more?
Being an interracial couple, it's hit home for us. Right now, we've decided to hold off on reopening and just really be there and be available for everyone. If that means being a donation site for people to drop off anything necessary that they think that the protesters would need.
I think a lot of people who are not Black, they're wondering why they should get involved and how they can productively be part of this movement.
Well, nothing is going to change if we don't help each other. So I think that it starts with making sure that you're purchasing from Black-owned businesses and, supporting arts and creatives, because there's so much out there, but a lot of these Black business owners simply don't have the resources or the information to be able to start, whereas other people from different backgrounds might have just a better leg up. Personally, it's been hard to kind of find the fine line of when to speak up and when to, hold your tongue, because you don't want to be seen by the rest of the world as the angry Black woman. It's very hard to teach your child how to navigate through a world where they're already looking at you, in a way that is intimidating.
I think there's a lot of misunderstanding out there and a lot of talk, especially on social media, saying that all lives matter. Can you explain a little bit why that might not be the most appropriate thing to say in situations like this?
All lives matter, yes, but the focus is not on police brutality of people of non-color. The issue at hand is people of color are being abused, and that needs a change, and it's not going to unless people focus on what the actual issue is and stop trying to make it personal.
So we're at Garrison Seafood Express in Southwest Bakersfield here with James and Garrison, his co-owner. I want to know the whole story of this place, how you started a restaurant named after your son.
We both love deep sea fishing down in Ventura, and we're always eating a lot of seafood down there. Bakersfield could use a seafood place like down here.
Garrison, how old are you first off?
13.
How does it feel to be a 13-year-old co-owner of this spot?
My dad was working pretty hard to get this open, so it feels good.
He's good at customer service. It's pretty much I'm in the back and he's in the front. He does real good with customers.
Speaking of customer service, you guys have been open with COVID restrictions and you just reopened your dine-in, right?
Yeah, we have a lot of great customers. We really didn't feel that big of an effect. And we're actually pretty busy. Seafood is expensive any way you look at it. But we try to create a concept we can get the highest quality without we have to go out and get a loan to pay for it.
Well, we have such a spread here. You guys were so generous.
Hey, this is our 4-ounce lobster tail. This is our very popular catfish. Probably our second most popular is these are our jumbo shrimp. And these are new. These are our tempura shrimp with our GSE secret sauce.
What is in this batter?
It's a seasoned flour in the jumbo shrimp.
That's how you keep your secrets, huh? You call it seasoned.
That's about all I can tell you.
You hear that crunch in the mic? Ooh, there we go. Got a little bit of tartar. Oh yeah. Can you tell me anything about the secret to your secret sauce?
The only hint I probably can give is fruity.
Fruity.
Fruity and hot.
I mean, you two both are examples of two successful Black leaders in Bakersfield. What is the biggest lessons you want your son to take away?
I wanted him to learn from this type of business is to, if you don't cheat, if you follow the rules, if you pay your taxes, you do everything by the book, people will support you, you'll make money, you'll be successful.
Well, last question for you, Garrison. What is your favorite thing here? What is the best thing? If you had to come to Garrison's, what's the best on the menu?
I will get the catfish with extra tartar sauce.
Extra tartar sauce. You hear that? So we've hopped on over to downtown Bakersfield. We're at the headquarters of Nappy Hair Extensions here with the owner, Kendra. And I would love to know what inspired the start of Nappy Hair.
So the inspiration of Nappy Hair really came from my own struggle with my hair. I have kinky, curly hair. Sometimes I couldn't find hair extensions that really matched my natural hair texture when I was straightening my hair.
Hair is such an integral part of African American culture. Can you elaborate a little bit, explain a little bit?
I think hair for women is very important. And I think that our hair texture typically has not been acclaimed as being beautiful.
When you see a lot of the products on the market, they are traditionally marketed toward straight hair or Caucasian hair, non-Black products. And so I think the fact that you have inserted yourself into the market and created a new product.
Our most famous product is our clip-in extensions. The hair extensions world is typically thought about with having a sew-in hair weave. And that takes a lot of time. But clip-ins, you literally clip the hair into your hair and instantly you have length that you may not have naturally, and then you also have volume. I was able to travel to China 3 times, meet with my factory and establish a relationship, and 7 years later, I'm still in business.
You're still in business. What made you want to root yourself in Bakersfield, in Kern County?
I'm a native of Bakersfield, so I'm really proud of Bakersfield. I'm proud to call Kern County my home.
What can we do as Kern County? What can we do as fellow people of color, as your community, to support Black businesses better here?
So I think what we need to do is have conversations that we're uncomfortable with having to get a level of comfort. I believe the beauty community has now been more embracive and understanding that people have differences. There is curly, coily, kinky hair. Some women have really straight, fine hair, but we all want to look and feel beautiful. I think we need to look at the situation in this country from a humanity perspective first, and that we're all people. And I think once we start there, then that opens a conversation more of what it is that we have in common. Everyone wants to feel beautiful. Everyone wants to feel validated.
That's true.
Regardless of whatever spice of life that you come from. That's how I like to, and it's not a way to deny or diminish history, but we're all different, and that's not a problem.
Well, thank you all so much for coming along with us today, and if you can, support your local Black-owned businesses. I'll see you next Friday at noon.